So some of the more interesting leaks definitely come off of trains where people leave stuff behind them, you know, like the iPhone at one time. But we've got a tip from one of our friends who spotted something pretty interesting on the Caltran this Monday. It looks like NVIDIA is entering the smart home device business with a venture called Project R.O.N, or Project R.O.N. We're going to call it Project R.O.N for simplicity. Now, from the looks of it, it will be featuring its own AI-based assistant as well as something called Hologram. Now, the picture was taken from behind an unsuspecting NVIDIA guy. Well, he had an NVIDIA badge on him at the moment, working on his laptop on the Caltran headed to San Mateo. The picture shows him working on a slide with Project R.O.N, and this is obviously not a project the company has announced as of yet, but from the blurry details, we can read from the slide that it's some sort of Google Home / Amazon Alexa type device. The dev portions mention skills related to both AI and hologram segments. The AI part is something the company should have absolutely no problem with considering its expertise in this particular field, so the hologram is what actually piqued our interest. No one has of yet managed to make a real portable hologram, and we very much doubt NVIDIA can change that. It's a problem with how physics work, not innovation really. But considering I can see a fairly bulky device, I'm assuming they have some really cool 3D projection mapping tech in there, which is the next best thing to real full-on holograms of science fiction. A full 3D scanned projection mapping tech on a home device would work absolute wonders. If there was an intelligent input system as well as through sensor system, this can be game-changing. A smart device that could display the output of your questions or creates interactive surfaces on everyday household items would quickly disrupt the smart home market. We also have a feeling that the word R.O.N, or R.O.N, has something to do with Radio Ass Folly software framework that we've heard about from NVIDIA almost a year back. The details are hazy from our minds, but what we recall, it has something to do with the interactive smart home device linking up to games to improve immersion. Looks like they may have finally finished it. I mean, after all, we do remember the NVIDIA Dot, kind of like the Echo Dot, I can't remember, the Spot, NVIDIA Spot, that you can put around your house with like the Shield device. So here's the thing though. Smart home devices are usually pretty compact, and this one simply isn't. In fact, it's at least 3 stacks a standard Google Home Mini in a body that could easily fit a small NUC-esque setup. This is why we have the suspicion that we might be seeing some tensor cores thrown in somewhere for NVIDIA to really drive the edge of its Turing architecture. Considering the slide shows developer submission guidelines, this should be seeded to a select press under NDA shortly, and I'm sure we will begin seeing more leaks on this very soon, so definitely stay tuned. And let us know down in the comment section what you think about this, a sort of hologram in your house, your video games being more interactive that way maybe. Maybe it's to sync up all your lights, and I don't know. It's very interesting. Haven't been able to find any other information on this other than what we were sent by the leaker, and they wish to remain anonymous, so, you know, stay tuned. We'll have more information as it comes out. This has been Keith from WCCF Tech TV. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so that we don't miss you in the next one.